And we're live again. Hey folks, we are live again at the One Stop Shop with Mario Quintero. My name is Andy Rodriguez in South Florida. And it is Thursday, and you know what time it is? What time is it, Mario?
It's happy hour time.
It's happy hour time at the One Stop Shop. We're live from his office every week on Thursdays at the 4 o'clock hour. And today we have a great program for you guys. Leonidas, welcome to the broadcast. Folks, we're going to talk about an interesting point in Mario's industry, and he is ready to rock and roll today. Mm-hmm. Topic is recruiting loan officers in a disruptive market. Wow.
Yeah.
Ready for this?
Yeah, we're ready.
Folks, tune in, share. Rafael, welcome. There's a button on your screen there. Share or comment. We'll answer live. Thanks for the love, Rafael. Mario, is there disruption in the real estate and lending industry currently?
Well, there is a lot of disruption going on. A lot of people, I believe, are in denial of the disruption. There are some major national technology companies that have been using the real estate realtors throughout the country to basically gain market share through technology and applications.
Sure.
And increase their market share by selling leads to the realtors,
right,
and also the mortgage brokers.
Okay.
And they've got them hooked on this feed on a regular basis. And I believe that any day now, eventually they're going to cut everybody out. And all that market share that they picked up, and
it'll be theirs.
It'll be theirs, and then they will continue by themselves. So the other part of the disruption that's going on is, and several national banks have announced recently major layoffs of 5,000 people, 7,000 people in their mortgage departments, loan officers, underwriters, and processors. And those loan officers and those employees are jockeying for position, looking to move. So one of the reasons for this video today is to reach out to some of those people that are being displaced or looking for a new home, to maybe have a discussion with the one-stop shop, Strzok and Tanner Mortgage, throughout the state of Florida. We have certain key markets that we're looking to fill. We're not looking to add 50 or 100 people. We're looking to add strategically experienced loan officers in certain areas. And the other thing that's been disruptive is that the refinancing has decreased.
Okay.
So the amount of people refinancing, even though the rates are low, has decreased over the last several months. So all of those things, the technology, the real estate applications, the closing of mortgage departments or reduction in mortgage departments by major banks, and then the lowering of the refinance applications is all causing a disruption in the marketplace.
So actually there's multiple areas here. You talked about the area of the technology that is coming in and trying to replace that personalized one-on-one interaction that a buyer or somebody seeking financing currently exists. And then there might be some brokers out there or some individuals out there in the industry that aren't aware of that. And tomorrow when they wake up, they may be facing, some challenges.
Right, and the way they operate is going to need to change. They're going to have to make some adjustments moving forward. And some of them are going to have to reinvent themselves, because what worked yesterday and last year may not work moving forward. So we've been fortunate, myself in particular, that since I started the company, I've been able to reinvent Strzok and Tanner over the years during 4 or 5 major changes that we've had to do. I'm trying to get ahead of the curve now and make some of those adjustments and changes now, because I see the writing on the wall, and a lot of my peers are in total denial. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And I'm showing them, listen, this is going to happen. It's happening already. Excellent. And it's going to happen.
Excellent content. So this isn't about promotion. This is really about talking to the industry and saying, hey guys, I see what's coming.
I see what's coming. I believe it's coming, and it's coming faster than most people think.
So I want to thank Steve for joining us. I want to thank Christy, Joey. There's a few people other on the broadcast as well. A lot of you guys are in the real estate and the mortgage industry. Listen up. Mario has some good knowledge for today and good stuff. Mario, before we continue, you mentioned that you wanted to have a conversation. What's the best number that somebody can get a hold of you at?
So the best number is 305-598-1600. That's the office number. And my cell, 305-588-0451, in case you want to have a confidential conversation.
Absolutely, folks. And confidential is the key. You can contact Mario and basically have him tell you his views, and you tell him your views, and who knows what could develop there. Mario, are you and your employees being recruited now by headhunters?
All the time. I get a call or a LinkedIn message at least once a day. My processors get recruited every day, including my wife. Nobody checks our website before they call to see that they're talking to the owner of the company,
right,
or the owner's wife of the company. They just very direct, trying to recruit to see if we're willing to leave our current position and go work for their company. So what that tells me is that when recruiting starts to heat up and it's so active on a regular basis and there's so many headhunters out there making phone calls, it means that there's a shift happening in the industry, because people are either looking or the headhunters are creating more of a demand for people to move.
And in an industry like this, they really don't care about you as an individual. They want your contact list. They want your book of business.
They want your book of business to come into that particular company. Correct.
And after that, you're just expendable, because with the technology, it's going to eventually be doing what you're doing. So after you bring in your book of business, you're gone. You're out the door.
Well, not only that, I mean, it becomes, is there a proper or a good match for that loan officer who's making a change, or are they just making a change just to see if the grass is greener on the other side?
Right.
Part of my conversation with a lot of loan officers, and we get a lot of calls, people that have an eye on us, they watch us, they see what we're doing, they talk to other people about us. I mean, I've had offers this year. I mean, I've had at least 7 major national companies want us to join their company.
Sure.
Like our entire company just move into theirs, change our name, change everything, change all our systems. And I'm like, are you nuts? I'm not about to do that. But they're out there looking to fill these spots. So when I have conversations with loan officers that are calling me confidentially, we have a real honest conversation to make sure that it's worth it for them to make that match.
It's going to be a match.
Make that change.
It's going to match. It's funny you say that. People they contact you without looking at your website, because when we do SEO, we do search engine optimization, and we get emails all the time. Hey, I looked at your website, and we offer SEO services, and we can help you rank better in Google. And I don't even answer them, because I'm like, if you would have taken a minute to actually look at my website, you would have seen that
you provide that service,
that you're calling your competitor, right?
Right.
But it is true though that the better you do in your industry, the more visible you are, and we've been doing these videos with you now for months and months and months. So you're very visible out there. You're very visible. So don't be surprised if they keep calling you though.
Oh yeah.
Because
I mean, I'm humbled and flattered.
Yeah.
But we're not looking to make a move.
So folks, if you're tuning in for the first time, welcome Nelson, welcome Myron, welcome Norma. My name is Andy within South Florida, and we're here with Mario Quintero at the One Stop Shop, the Thursday happy hour that runs every week at the hour of 4 o'clock. And today we're talking about a unique video. If you're in the industry and you're in the mortgage industry specifically, you want to listen up, and maybe you want to drop a comment down there, or you want to just shut down Mario's number and call him after this broadcast, just for a conversation, and to talk about the industry and the opportunities that Mario may be able to offer you. What is it that you and the One Stop Shop are looking to accomplish today with your loan officers?
So very specifically, we're looking to add about 5 or 6 loan officers
Okay.
throughout the state of Florida. These are loan officers that would be experienced, at least 3 to 5 years experienced,
Okay.
and also self-starters that have their own book of business, not people that are calling me every day saying, do you have a lead for me? We don't buy leads. Most of our business is referral based. Most of our loan officers are referral based. And that is the type of individual that we are looking for. The areas that we are looking to fill is, if I had a perfect situation, I'd like to add 1 loan officer in the Marco Island to Fort Myers area,
Okay.
1 in the Tampa, Clearwater, St. Pete area, 1 in Orlando, and 1 in the Jacksonville to Daytona Beach area.
Okay.
And here locally, maybe 1 or 2 between Dade and Broward.
Okay.
We already have Palm Beach and Martin County covered, so we really don't need any help there. If we could bring those people on board, either 1 at a time, 2 at a time, or as they become available, then the other part of that is we have realtors out there that are experienced mortgage brokers,
Okay.
but are not practicing both things at the same time.
Got it.
There's a lot of confusion out there as to when you can be on both sides of the transaction and when you cannot be. So that has a tendency to keep certain realtors from originating their own loans
Got
and
it.
becoming part of a one-stop shop type of concept, which we've been working since 2004. Today, a lot of the major players are going to that one-stop shop scenario because they see the benefits of,
Sure.
you know,
Of course.
reducing the amount of people involved in the transaction. We've been doing it for over 15 years now, and a lot of people are just starting to grasp that. But we would definitely love to talk to realtors, active realtors, that have a mortgage license but are not originating loans,
Got it.
and be able to discuss with them and educate them on why you can do both, unless it's an FHA or a VA transaction. That is the only time that you can't do both.
So, folks, if you're watching out there today and you have friends throughout the state of Florida, maybe family members, or if your network on Facebook extends to other areas in Florida, you may want to share this, or you may want to think about who's on your friends list. Who do you communicate with on Messenger that maybe has a license to do mortgages, or maybe is in the real estate industry, and you know that maybe they're looking for a change, they want to reach out and they want to join a team, and they want to join an extraordinary team that has been doing this for a lot of years. Maybe you want to reach out and share this broadcast with them, or better yet, just pick up the phone and say, hey, I just saw this guy, Mario Quintero, you know, he's on every week, he's here with Andy in South Florida, and he's looking to bring on board a handful of people, 4 or 5 qualified individuals that have experience and that become part of the team. And you could do that simply by making that phone call and calling Mario at 305-598-1600, and you definitely have that combo, right?
For sure.
So we talked about this briefly, but is there any other way that somebody can contact you for that confidential information? I mean, can they come into your office?
Well,
Via Zoom?
Well, you know, if you're watching this, all my contact information is on my Facebook page.
Yep.
It's on my LinkedIn page. You could easily email me from those pages. marioshomenews.com.
Yep.
All my information and contact information is there. So email, phone call, whatever you're most comfortable with. You know, our most recent addition, which came on board around October of last year, great guy. He's been in the business a long time, was looking for a new home, was not comfortable where he was. And I'd like to give a shout out because I know AJ Hinckley. He's one of our loan officers. He has his own brokerage firm for real estate,
Right.
but he needed a place to be able to fund the loans of the people and his realtors that they work with. And he works up in the Broward, Martin, and Palm Beach County. he's been a great addition to our team, and he's got his own little one-stop shop going on.
Nice.
However, all his mortgage loans come through our office. He's only been in Miami once. We met for coffee for about a half hour. He made a decision that this would be a good match for him.
You hit it off.
And he's been a very happy person ever since. So those are the type of individuals that I'm looking for, and there's a few of them out there, and those are the ones I'm interested in talking to.
Welcome, Jason. My friend Jason's on the broadcast. Jason, meet Mario. I'm sure you met him before. And Jason knows a lot of individuals out there. Jason, if you know of real estate agents that have a mortgage license, or if you know people in the mortgage industry, Mario is in a growth mode. Mario's in an expansion mode in the Florida area. So just go ahead and give him a buzz or drop a comment in the comments below. Mario, are you also looking to communicate specifically with realtors that have a license, a mortgage license?
You're a realtor and you have a mortgage license that has been dormant or you haven't renewed for whatever reason. Love to speak to you because I think you're leaving a lot of business on the table, and you're a perfect match for the one-stop shop.
Awesome. I want to welcome Peter. I want to welcome Ralph. A lot of people watching today, folks. If you're watching this broadcast live and you are a realtor with a mortgage license, heads up, get in contact with Mario. And if you have a mortgage license that is dormant, you're not doing a lot with it, maybe you want a change, and you live in any area of Florida, the one-stop shop is expanding into the Florida market. So please go ahead and contact Mario at his office at 305-598-1600, or you can always reach him at marioshomenews.com. marioshomenews.com. There's Mr. David Arbetter. You know, we have to go there and have some hot dogs, man.
I love those hot dogs.
We need, you know, David, we should go there once and we should do our show together there from Arbetters.
We may be able to do that if it's okay with him.
So, David, invitation is out, my friend. If it's okay with you, go ahead and comment on the chat. Let us know. We will do one of our shows there, enjoying your world-famous hot dogs on Bird Road. So, Mario, what is the difference between a third-party originator and a direct lender when it comes to realtors?
This is a key point in realtors being able to originate loans.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to separate the both and try to clarify it once and for all.
Okay.
So if you are part of a direct lender organization that is a direct endorser of FHA and VA loans.
Okay.
Okay, that means that they're a lender, they could be a net branch, they could be an independent lender, any endorses and funds their own loans. You cannot originate any type of loans for a direct lender.
Wow, okay.
You cannot have an active license as an originator if you're with a direct lender. You can't do real estate transactions at all, period, end of story. Our company has always been what they call a third-party originator.
Okay.
It's also known as a TPO, okay? As a TPO, we don't fund our own loans. We broker all our loans through either local banks or national wholesale companies, nationwide, okay? So under those circumstances, our realtors can originate conventional loans, jumbo loans, commercial loans, private equity loans. The only loans that they cannot originate are FHA and VA loans. Okay? So that's where the difference comes in and the clarification, and a lot of people don't understand the difference between a TPO and a direct lender. So if you're a mortgage originator and you sign up with a national or a local net branch organization, which is a direct lender, you can't do real estate transactions. You have to put your real estate license dormant, and that's just the way it is. But if you're with a TPO, a third-party originator like we are, then you could do real estate transactions, except for FHA and
VA loans. A lot of good info. So, Mario, at the One Stop Shop, do you offer both residential and commercial mortgage loans?
Yes, we do.
both,
We
okay.
offer a terrific menu of product. We offer every type of residential mortgage loan. We offer every type of commercial loan. Claudia has been handling the processing of reverse mortgages since 2003. Laura processes our conventional FHA, VA loans and our commercial loans and our private loans. So our complete menu of products, foreign national loans, all our loans that we can handle are processed right here in our office.
Okay.
And we have a very varied menu of lenders for each type of loan. So we can select by the individual client where that loan needs to go.
And of course, anybody that joins the team will have the ability to do that as well.
They will have access to all our lenders. They will be able to price the loans themselves if they want to, okay? And then once they submit the loan for processing, the office takes over, and then they go on to their next client and
Wow.
until the loan closes. But yes, we have a very varied menu of products and resources for any type of loan.
That sounds like a great opportunity for the right individuals out there, man.
For the right person. Yes.
Folks, if you're just watching, welcome Richard, welcome Paul, Anastasio. Hey, my friend Paul.
Paul, we go back a long time.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah.
loan originator.
Yeah, Paul. If you're just watching us for the first time, my name is Andy within South Florida. If you know who I am, then you've watched me before. This is Mario Quintero. We're at the One Stop Shop with our Thursday afternoon happy hour, coming to you every Thursday at 4 o'clock. And today we're talking about loan officers, mortgage, and recruiting. Mario has just shared with me that he is expanding the One Stop Shop. He is looking for team members, additional team members, all over Florida. So if you are watching us from South Florida, from North Florida, Orlando, East or West Coast, hey, Paul, just go ahead and give us a buzz. Call Mario at 305-598-1600. He wants to talk to you, and maybe you guys can get together, and there could be a great opportunity there for you both to expand the one-stop shop concept and network in the Florida market. So, Mario, do you have in-house processing?
Yes, we do. Like I just
Okay.
mentioned before, we can process any type of loan in-house. It gives us more control to have the processing here. I've never been a fan, and we've never done it, of contract processing, which means that you have a contracted processor.
We're live, folks.
We're live,
We're
so-
live. The magic of the technology. I think people are calling you already, actually.
We have, we've never used contract processing outside of this office, so the file stays here for security reasons. It gets archived here in our digital archives, and it never leaves this office.
Okay.
We take a lot of security with all our files, and I've never been a fan of using outside processing as a contractor outside this office.
Awesome. Welcome, everybody. Folks, if you know anybody in the Florida market that is into the mortgage business or the real estate business, or somebody that has a mortgage license, go ahead and share this broadcast with them. Mario Quintero is expanding the one-stop shop concept, and he wants to bring on board 4 or 5 right candidates, ideally in different areas of Florida. I want to welcome Betty Pace. Betty, this is an important broadcast for you if you have an interest. So if you're just watching us now, watch us from the beginning. Mario, last on this list, what are your closing comments as we approach the half-year mark of 2019?
So we're approaching mid-year, and everyone starts off the year with a lot of goals and ambitions. And the one thing that most people in this business don't anticipate is industry disruption.
Changes. It's a constant, though.
It's constantly evolving. It's constantly changing. So what I'd like to do is talk to the people in our industry that are out there, specifically loan originators and real estate agents with loan origination licenses that are experienced and have been doing this for a while. If you've been frustrated by a lot of the changes that have been going on in the industry and that are going to continue to happen. We've been planning for these changes now for over 6 to 9 months, and I think we're ahead of the curve to be able to be successful again as we reinvent ourselves again.
Right.
And we've been through like 4 or 5 reinventions over the last 17 years because markets change. Markets change, systems change, applications change. So if you're in a situation that is frustrating to you and you're either in South Florida, Marco, Naples, Fort Myers, Orlando, Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater, or Jacksonville, give me a call and we can have a little confidential conversation, because we are looking to expand this one-stop shop to those areas. It may not be all at one time, but it might be strategically one at a time.
So I just want to know, Mario, when are we taking this show on the road? And going to Orlando and going to Tampa? And
Why don't we go to our betters first?
let's go to our betters. Hey, David, invitation's out, my friend. Get in contact with us. Folks, great stuff today. Great stuff. If you haven't seen, if this is your first time watching us, we invite you to check out marioshomenews.com. Check out his website. Check out all the content, all the videos that are there. We've been doing these videos with Mario now for months. There's a lot of good stuff, a lot of good content there from the mind of Quintero, the one-stop shop. And if you heard something today that piqued your curiosity, or you just want to have a talk, man, just, you know, un cafecito or a conversation or whatever, call up Mario at his office. That's 305-598-1600.
Or myself?
That's your office. Can I call you yourself?
Yeah,
Okay.
305-588-0451.
Yeah, and I see some phone calls already. I see some people, hey, call me. Call me after you get out of this broadcast. Folks, he's only looking for 4 or 5 individuals. If you're out there and if you think that this is you, give him a call. And Mario's always a learning experience, man, here with the One-Stop Shop. Happy hour. Are we going to tell him about it next week? No?
No, I'm right now, after we finish today, I'm thinking of the weekend.
The weekend mode.
We're heading over to Naples to celebrate our 39th wedding anniversary this
Nice,
weekend.
nice.
And I'll be back on Tuesday. So right now, that's what I'm focused on.
If you are watching, though, next Thursday, we have to tell them about Thursday.
Yeah.
Next Thursday is our luncheon. As many of you know that know me, I am the chairman of the Greater Kendall Business Association. Mario is on the board of directors as well. And next Thursday, we have a special guest on our luncheon. It's going to be on Thursday, 11:30 a.m. You can check out greaterkendall.com for more information. But we're going to have the one and only Alex de Armas, WSVN Channel 7 anchor for Today in South Florida at our luncheon. She's going to be speaking with us. And I hear there's a lot of people going to be there from the media. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And the topic of conversation is going to be communication in the digital age, and how can a business make themselves worthy of a story and pitch the story to the media so they can get coverage, right? You guys are watching, right? You know what would happen if your business comes out on the media. We all know that, right? Your phone starts ringing off the wall if it's for a good reason. If it's for a bad reason, then, you know, you're in trouble. But you have a chance to meet and greet Alex de Armas. I hear she's going to be signing autographs, I think. You know, you never know. You never know. Next Thursday, 11:30 a.m., the Greater Kendall Business Association networking lunch. We do it once a month. And you can check out more info at greaterkendall.com. Register and be sure to be there. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Look forward to it.
Everybody have a fantastic weekend. It's a long weekend.
Great weekend. And don't forget to share this video to your friends and family.
Absolutely. Are you going to start to celebrate now?
No, I've got some more appointments tonight till about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then I'm going to shut it down.
We're going to change it from the one-stop shop to the non-stop shop. This guy works 24/7, 7 days a week. Folks, thank you for the love. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Andy with Mario Quintero every Thursday at the 4 o'clock hour. Share this message. Much love to you all.
Have a great weekend.
Thank you, everybody.